No. He's stuck out.
On the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return. What? The interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure.
You yapping,
They
nigga.
stepped up and played well all game long, and now like the Cotton Bowl has been a major winner in this playoff expansion. They played a great game, and they've already had some memorable moments. Who could forget in 2022 the field goal in the game that potentially wins it for Ohio State was kicked?
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, Clemson.
First play of the game.
A better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
Bro, what do you think I'm watching gonna see that?
With cover two, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And
Okay, niggas. know? People going to have some shit to say, you know? But that's the only thing to do. Just talk shit about people.
Kickoff team
It's
out
so
there getting
weird.
ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship
Put some
trophy.
money and stay out the way.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone.
Yes.
Space here. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
Five-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss.
Bro, that was nuts. Bro, I don't put my head down. He doesn't break that tackle. He doesn't get in. We don't win. Bro, oh my God. Puts his head down. That was crazy. Oh my God.
What a game. What a finish. Came down to one last play, and they get it done. Here late in the fourth. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He's gonna
What is going on? We're letting that happen? Oh my goodness.
And he slides in safely. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Fuck.
The quarterback and receiver failed to hook up. They'll try it again on second down. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. He's straight downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Comes out throwing on first down. Got it in the middle with Simon. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff from the gun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. From the gun, the give, looking for room. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. All knotted up and just a little bit of time left in regulation. They'll give it to the back. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It's good. You understand the celebration after taking the lead, guys, but this thing is not over yet. Took the lead with that late clutch field goal, and now to see if they can get a stop and keep them from tying the game in the closing seconds. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. So the first order of business here, David, is don't knock yourself out of field goal range.
Correct. Don't take the sack. Don't get a negative play, but
He's going to throw deep right side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Man, at this stage of the game, does that hurt to have 6 points taken off the board? Now they've got to regroup and try to get it in again. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Fires to the tight end.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Wants to fire on second down. The sure hands, it's Adams. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. They'll throw it on first down. He's taking the deep shot. And it's caught. Touchdown. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, what a great job by this offense, executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, taking big late, and I think that one should do it.
Come on! Let's go! Oh my God!
What a game. What a finish. Came down to one last play, and they get it done.
What a play to show up in that moment of the game.
Players like this come up and make a big-time play late in the game to get you the win.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm touchdown, Clemson.
Yeah, I tell you what, great job by this offense, great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the fourth quarter when you need the two-point conversion?
Now they'll try. Too late. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. He barges his way into the end zone for the 2, and we are a very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown.
Honestly, this shit playing this game. So facts. At this point, you even waiting for them to start.
Beast mode.
Coming out with it, it's Randall. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. From the gun, running back on the move. Picks his... Gets it to the 20-yard line.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Finds the tight end.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking for a man. It's Klubnik. He's got the back in the middle. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll immediately call timeout. Timeout, Clemson. I understand the desire to keep the ball, but going for it inside your own 40? Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Quickly to the tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them the first down. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay.
Just having these dudes bounce off of him like popcorn. He's all the way down to the 47-yard line, and they are threatening.
And this offense,
Oh my God!
right, it's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they
Oh, let's go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's fine. They've got it on offense.
This yours, brother?
Really good balance on
He
that
immediately,
last drive.
he
They mixed it
immediately
up
on that. We trying to slaughter this.
Yeah, how nice
Immediately,
to have the
immediately
defense
on that.
their heels.
Just finds that little crevice
Oh my
in his
God.
spot.
Oh my
Flying
God.
right side. Tap. Touchdown, Clemson.
Oh my
And the
God.
count is on. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. Opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. Oh, he just flattened it over.
Come on!
And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on it.
And maybe we're going to look around. There's years, life is cycled again, and they're reading about some history books. They're going to be like, yeah, people were literally actually going into restaurants and eating food. And it's going to be like some type of nasty. You understand some of the food used to get there. They're going to bring some shit down. And they're like, oh, we'll be looking down. And they're like, damn, no, dirty as shit. I didn't know that was. Yeah, there's going to be some. Don't know about it. It's just regular right now. I just don't know what it is.
Ah!
The heat, and he goes down with the sack.
Nothing too exotic about.
And as a kid, that's how I've been living. I never eat pork. I don't eat no bacon. I don't eat pork, period.
I eat
since, years and years ago, right? As a child. And he broke it down to me like, pigs will eat sheep. They eat sheep. I didn't know that they would eat human sheep.
Why wouldn't they?
I didn't.
Why wouldn't they? Like, what the fuck? Like, you would like, bro, why wouldn't they? If you see the shit they eat, why wouldn't they? There's nothing else? Why?
Down short of the first down. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he's running in the open. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Clemson. And once he got loose, it was all over.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together.
Completion to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Looking to throw it shut. Complete along the sidelines, and that'll be good enough for the first down. The Cardinals are on the move. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense.
And I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the best against the pass this year, but they have had some guys banged up. They believe they've got difference makers on the back end that just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of those guys, and he does it here on the opening drive, getting a huge interception.
A first down for the offense. Running back searching for a hole. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? The first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. He's looking to pass. Fires fires to the big fella.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form time.
Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. He's going to pass. Moving out of the pocket. He'll take a shot. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, when you call the wheel route, you need to have the right matchup, and that time they did. It was the linebacker on the running back, one-on-one. He uses his speed, beat him to the outside, and that's about as easy as it can get.
Will explain everything that Brittany Rayner has done wrong. Everything that she's done, I think would be like counted as being, you know, this whore in the Muslim culture, no? You have nothing to say about that shit? Like, what?
Than telling
Faith made it clear that it was likely just for a publicity stunt meant to boost her career, her image, or just to stay relevant on social media, rather than a sincere spiritual and that speaks to the strength of Kevin Gates' game as we just took
We have a late season top 25 showdown that could be crucial to the postseason picture. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the fourth-ranked team.
If you want a job, you want something. Well, one, you have to be thinking about, okay, I swear, it's almost as if I watched the video.
It's like some therapy shit. Like he's trying to help you with your life. This was such a crazy blow. Was he gonna hold this? It doesn't even matter. Like that was so fast. He couldn't even get the ball on.
And you can clearly see on YouTube, so
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They wasted no time on that drive, got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got us.
And he intercepts it. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Tigers. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Probably so, right?
This dude can do anything, bro. He's nuts.
With this running he noses his way into the end zone.
Oh my God,
concentration laps here in week 7 as they push out that lead.
Dude, Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
Up about 4 or so on 1st down, 1st and 10. On the run, it's Haynes. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that looks a little better soon.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive 1st down play.
8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down.
No 1st down. That's fine. We got the completion. We had a successful play, and it sets up now a 4th down situation where, yes, I'm going for it.
Running for it on 4th down. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking 1 tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, to the next, to the next. The offensive line will have to do a lot better job, give them some more space so we can get out in the open field and make some plays for this offense.
They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Clemson is quick to the line. The offense offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Clemson!
And everything works out for the offense, right? They went for it on 4th and 1 earlier. It was a big decision, a big gamble. They got it, and now you pay it off with the touchdown. Head coach is loving that.
Football is so good, so many ways to hurt you. You saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task.
Are you a fear?
So much speed, so
You
much
don't think
firepower
you're
from
a
these
10.
offenses. And man, we saw
Those
that.
10s, like
That's
how
gonna
they
do it for us.
appear.
For Jesse Palmer,
That's what
David
makes it
Pollock,
exciting.
our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
It was quickly rude. Fucking hurt. It's gonna be clean. It stinks.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. What a job to lay out and make the catch. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. The gift to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. They have relished this tight victory since the last time these two got together, Colin.
Guys, just winning is beautiful. And when you beat your rival and you get those bragging rights, Palmer.
Oh!
Trying to take it back. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. It's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
The defense. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
They'll try to get it through the air. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been off. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late.
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. We're ready. There was nowhere to go.
And that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make a miss that time, but if I'm on offense,
picked off.
Oh my God.
Trying to take it back.
Malachi!
The 40. The 20.
He just straight took over the game.
How about that D coming up with a play like that?
And stop it. How about back-to-back hits with pick sixes? This guy is now making plays, not just for his defense. He's scoring points, and I promise you the locker room is a lot of fun. Mr. Pick Six, he's going to get a lot of congratulations and a lot of accolades this week.
Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. tight game as we started the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
It'll be third and short from their own 33. Looking to throw for it. Finds his tight end. Has midfield, he's got room. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job.
Grab behind the line, it's Singleton. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense gets set for second down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The Yellow Jackets moving quickly to the line.
Hey, listen, explosive plays comes in all different shapes and sizes. That time, they attack the outside to the left on the ground, and that is a momentum-shifting play.
They know they have a huge advantage there. I expect them to go, and it's loose. And the defense snatches it, and they've reversed the field.
Malachi, oh my God.
Down the left side. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. Not content to get the fumble. They scored with the fumble.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners. Takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
Down in distances there on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And the short completion brings up second down. Trying play action. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on third down, but this is a different deal on third and long. Looking to throw, it's King. Now improvising. At the 20, he's got space. And the ball slipped out. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally. You got to be in the right place at the right time.
Welcome, everyone, to famed Sanford Stadium between the hedges in Athens, Georgia. Home to the Bulldogs and 90,000 of their closest friends. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the third-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. EA Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth at Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Volunteers will kick it away and get this game going. Turner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. So Georgia's will begin with less than ideal field position off that full return. Here we go. You can feel the juice in this building. What a privilege, Kirk, to be part of this rivalry game.
Well, there's nothing like rivalry games. You know, no matter what you've done all year, you get your opportunity to win this game today, and it can change everything.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive. Sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Tackle made after a big gain. The Bulldogs beginning to crank up the tempo a bit. Keeping it on the ground here. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, this has been a fun opening drive to watch by this offensive coordinator, blending everything, mixing in run with pass, a lot of formations. This defense right now is guessing what's coming next. Now they're into that goal.
Touchdown. Oh, strong game by this quarterback. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In a emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way.
When you're dealing with Nikola Jokic, you see, Marquise Morris thought he could rough up the MVP with a shoulder check, but the Joker came back even harder. Keep the players on position. So they're bringing the stretcher out. As they
The stretcher.
Marquise Morris.
I mean, he did that to him.
Damn, bet you didn't know.
This is the most dangerous of any of these injuries we've reviewed so far because this has the potential to cause a spinal cord injury. What we can see is Morris is not paying attention here. He's not stabilizing, protecting.
He